still on the same subject, but a different angle to it. The ouster of the Deputy President has been termed as historic, politically speaking. Though many of those who have served as Kenya's second-in-command, none has ever been impeached, apart from Kenya's 6th Vice President, Josephat Karanja, who resigned from office just before a vote of no confidence went through. However, there is a huge contract in terms of the constitutional provisions. Then and now as well as the political landscape in the country. All these are considerations to be looked after. Micah Gwongo tells us more.
DP Rigathi Gachagua is Kenya's second deputy president after his boss William Ruto served a 10-year term. Gachagua now being a man under siege over an impeachment motion. He's also drawing some lessons from what the 5th Vice President Josephat Karanja went through in 1989. In relation to Gachagua's impeachment, we take it back to 1989, when the 6th Parliament, through former President Moi's nod, orchestrated a plan to impeach Josephat Karanja from office. 1989 was the year in which President Daniel Arap Moi replaced Vice President Josephat Karanja, barely a year after he had appointed him to take over from Mwai Kibaki. The man who would later replace Karanja, Professor George Saitoti, was a mathematics professor at University of Nairobi, whom Moi had nominated to Parliament and made Minister for Finance, the docket that Kibaki had occupied before he was removed from Vice Presidency. Unlike Kibaki, Karanja had posed no threats to Moi, but Moi got Parliament to pass a vote of no confidence against Karanja. According to the mover of the motion in Parliament, Embakasi MP David Mwenje, Karanja was undermining the president by planning to overthrow Moi's government by soliciting help from foreign nations. Former Webuye Member of Parliament Joash Wamangoli told TV47 that he had been fronted to move the motion to ouster Karanja before he was shortchanged at the 11th hour in favor of Mwenje. Karanja was a member of Parliament for Mathare constituency, currently Kasarani constituency, during his term as Vice President, but later moved to Githongori constituency, which he won in 1992 after 2 previous failed tries against Adha Mago. Other MPs who served in the same parliament include Noah Wekesa, Zipporah Kitoni, Francis Ole Kaparo, Jilo Falana, and current Governor George Natembea's political advisor Joash Wamangoli. Political historian Professor Macharia Munene says it was President Moi's tactics to use and dump his vice president, who could not align to his political ideologies.
Well, I think David Mwenje comes into the picture since he was in Parliament. John Joseph Kamodo was also part of the team, and there was supposed mechanic Kuria Kanyinge, and they were kind of 3 musketeers, and their job was to discredit Karanja and say how bad he is and all those kind of things. And Karanja could not believe his ears.
Karanja, who ostensibly initiated Moi Day holiday following his trust to Moi, eventually resigned from office to evade a vote of no confidence in Parliament.
Karanja is the one who pushed for the creation of a Moi Day on October 10th, 10 days before Kenyatta Day. He was given that job partly as an insult to intelligence. And they show how ridiculous some of these supposed bright, intelligent people are. And when he was fired, who did he put? He put a professor there, Saitoti, just to show how he can manipulate these people.
In what appears to be using Moi's playbook, President William Ruto has gotten the 13th Parliament to pass a motion to impeach his number 2, Rigathi Gachagua, who refused to align to specific ideologies fronted by his boss. Since Kenya got independence, Professor Munene says it was only President Mwai Kibaki's presidency that never had politics of betrayal when he appointed Kalonzo Musyoka to help him run the government. However, with a total of 281 MPs voting to impeach Gachagua, the 13th Parliament has been appraised compared to the 6th Parliament of 1988 to 1993, which pundits say was induced to pass motions in favor of President Daniel Moi.
There was no parliament to talk about. It was a proper rubber stamp. These ones, at least we can see some people who try to say they are there, but not too many. The parliament in 1980s cannot be compared with this one. This one is far much better, although it is very docile. And it has a lot of people who are scared. The source of fear, if you get a phone call from the president, it sends some chill to you.
Gachagua is expected to defend himself in the upper house next week. Mike Kagwango, TV 47, Nairobi.